Welcome back to Hockey Eastern Ontario's Rule of the Week, where each week we take a rule from the Hockey Canada rulebook and break it down for our officials, our coaches, and our players so that they can better understand the rule. This week, we're going to talk about butt ending, a rule that we don't see called very often, but we probably should. Stay tuned. Just a reminder before we get started that if you like this video, please go ahead and click the like button. You can also subscribe to our channel so that you'll get all the latest content on things that we're doing here at Hockey Eastern Ontario's officiating program. So this week, we're going to talk a little bit about butt ending. It's a penalty that we don't often see called, but it's probably happening more often than we think. So let's get into the rule. So in the Hockey Canada rulebook, 9.1 is butt ending. Butt ending is where a player uses or attempts to use the shaft of their stick above the upper hand to check or jab an opponent. This rule applies whether or not contact is made. If a player uses the butt end of their stick to hook or hold an opponent, this must be penalized under Rule 8.2, hooking. Butt end hooking is a type of hooking and is not a stick infraction. It would not count towards a player's 3 stick infractions. In order for a butt ending penalty to be assessed, a jabbing motion must occur. So what are the penalty options for a butt ending infraction? Well, like spearing and like slew footing, there are only 2. One is a double minor. This is any action where a player jabs or attempts to jab an opponent with the butt end of their stick. If the team official does this, they would also be assessed a gross misconduct. A match penalty occurs when any player or team official butt ends an opponent with force or who injures an opponent by butt ending. So we're going to show you a couple of videos. In the first video, there's minimal impact on the attempted butt end, and therefore a double minor penalty for butt ending would be assessed. Watch carefully. Okay, so we're watching player on white 97 here. See there, he jabs the butt end of his stick into the player. He does this a couple of times actually, and right at the end, he's going to do it again. I think there's a whistle or something called here, right here. Gives him another little jab. So it's not severe. There's not a high degree of violence, but it's still a penalty. And in this case, a double minor penalty for butt ending will be assessed. Okay, so in this next clip, you're going to see an infraction that calls for a match penalty for butt ending for a couple of reasons. The butt ending is very deliberate. It's in a vulnerable area for the player in black, and the butt end is with force. So let's watch the clip. So you can see the player in white. I want you to see where he actually butt ends them. Definitely intentional, definitely with force. You can see the bottom of his stick. Right in the midsection. Player is going to be dropped here, as one would expect. So the justification here is a match penalty. Again, the reason being, high degree of force, deliberate, and in a vulnerable area of the body. So remember, like slew footing, like spearing, butt ending can only have a couple of penalties called. Either a double minor penalty for butt ending, if it's an attempt to butt end, or it's low contact, or the degree of violence is low, or it's not a vulnerable area of the body, that's a double minor. A match penalty is called when there's a high degree of violence, the player connects to a vulnerable area of the body, or of course, if injury results. As always, if you have any questions about this video or any of the videos we produce in our series, we'd love to hear from you. You can reach out to me. My email address is below. You can also contact the referee-in-chief for Hockey Eastern Ontario, John Reed. His contact information is below as well. You can reach out to your district chair, your referee-in-chief, whether that be your local referee-in-chief or your district referee-in-chief. Any of those folks will be happy to answer your questions. Feel free as well to leave us a comment in the section below, or of course, you can connect with us on our Twitter handle. As a final reminder, if you like this video, please click the like button. You can also subscribe to our channel. You can click that button there in the bottom left-hand portion of your screen. I hope that you have a safe and wonderful week. See you next time. All the best.